lights off, turn them off.
What's on or we can't turn it on?
Oh, beyond what is currently on because of using electricity on Shabbat?
Yeah.
We
Want to share a chair?
All right, come have a seat.
Ow. Oh.
That way people Yeah, usually I do.
I think 25 people.
We don't have 25 people.
No, we do not.
You consider all your
We have like
personalities on
10.
it. 30?
Goofy.
A beautiful chair.
That is a beautiful, beautiful chair. A loose interpretation of the word chair.
It's a seat.
Shabbat shalom, everyone. I'm so glad that you are here. Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom. Challah. Ooh, yes, challah. Yum, 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 yum. All right, we are going to start off our service today singing Hine Ma Tov. And I know I just asked everyone to sit down. And I'm going to have you stand up and we're going to do our thing where we walk around. And every time we say Shevet Achim Gam Yachad, what does Shevet mean? Shevet means sit, but in this context that we're using it here, it is like dwelling, being, sitting, like in the presence of is Shevet. She was listening. I did say to stand up and then I started talking. So you can be sitting or standing in this moment. Both are fine. I'll have everyone stand up in a minute though. Shevet Achim means like siblings. Gam Yachad is like also together. Shevet Achim Gam Yachad. Hine Ma Tov, how wonderful it is. Shevet Achim Gam Yachad, to be sitting here all together. So every time we say Shevet Achim Gam Yachad, you find somebody else that you can shake their hand every time we say Shevet Achim Gam Yachad. All right, so you guys can stand up. We're going to start with our Hine Ma Tov. Hine Ma Tov, Umanai. Back your hand. Shevet Achim Gam Yachad. minutes now to talk about some Shabbat things. We're going to talk about some Shabbat things. So what is Shabbat? Yeah.
A thing. Thing where you fall into chairs.
A thing where you fall into chairs. That is what Shabbat is tonight. That is what Shabbat is
You fall into
tonight.
chairs and sit down all together.
Oh, so we can, all of our achim
All of us can sit down.
yoshvim biyachad. It's so deep, Julia. I love it. Oh, yes.
A day of rest.
A day of rest. Yes, Maya.
A Jewish holiday.
It is a Jewish holiday. It is a day of rest. It is a time for us to all sit together. Yes.
And fall into time to eat dinner.
A time to eat dinner. Yes. We love to have a special Shabbat dinner. I'm so glad that we had our Shabbat dinner tonight. Yeah.
You can't turn off or on lights during Shabbat.
Yes, many people who observe all of the laws of Shabbat do not use electricity just
They can't
because it can potentially cause a spark that can potentially kindle a flame. So we can't turn on or off lights because if the circuit might make a spark when you do that. So we can't do that. But most of the people in the room choose to do that. All of the people in
but
this
you
room
can't turn
choose
off
to do
the
that.
lights. You can't turn off the lights,
Yes.
so we have to keep it on all night.
If you are in a space that has a light on already, yes, you leave it on.
All night?
Okay, those are really good answers. Anyone else? What is Shabbat? Yeah.
A time when we eat challah.
A time where we eat challah. Absolutely. All right, so it's also a time where we can reflect back on the week that we just had and a time that we can look forward to the week that's coming. So I want you to take just a minute to think about this past week and think about something that brought you joy this week. Take a little time to just think about it. What is something that brought you joy this week? Just think about it for a minute.
Are we doing that one that's like that?
Sure. All right, what brought you joy this week?
Making a new game with my friends.
Making a new game with your friends. That sounds so fun. I love that. That's awesome. Yeah.
Making this dog.
Making that dog. Can I see it?
Which we have aluminum foil glue in pink.
That's beautiful. Look at Julia's. You can see Julia's dog. Everyone who's watching us online. That's so cool. I love it. Lila, what brought you joy this week?
When Granny and Grampy told us we were going to Disney.
When Grammy and Grampy told you guys you're going to Disney, yeah, that's pretty joyous. Yeah.
What Lila said, and when I got to the top of my hut trip.
When you got to the top of your hut trip, that's pretty exciting. That sounds like something that would bring a lot of joy. Yeah.
Going to high trails.
Going to high trails? Ooh, tell me about that.
We got those. I didn't get to sleep on top, but that's okay.
That's okay. That's okay.
Whole school.
Yeah, my whole school, my whole fourth grade.
All of fourth grade got to go for 2 nights.
Ooh, cool. That's awesome. All right, who else has something that brought them joy this week? Parents, you can share as well. You're welcome to have a joyful moment to share. Yes, tell us.
Spending time with my dad and brothers.
That's awesome. How nice. How nice. All right, anyone else have a moment of joy they want to share from this past week?
She does.
It was warm enough to go on just a beautiful walk where it
Lovely.
hasn't been, it's not without snow.
Yes. I know, the
Yes.
weather is like just impossible, but it's nice that we had a nice day where you could just go for a walk. That's awesome. Anyone else? Any joy to share?
Are we
Give me
going
a minute.
to talk about things that we did not enjoy about this week?
I had not planned on that, but you are welcome to share something. Let's do that after the service. I want to focus on a little Shabbat joy for now, and then we can talk about some things you didn't enjoy after if you would like to share them. Yeah, Chris.
Conversely, the girls and I really enjoyed the deep snow last weekend.
Yeah, right. We get to enjoy both of those things. That's the beauty of living here, enjoying the beautiful weather for a walk and enjoying the amazing snow that makes it so good to ski. Yes, those are all such enjoyable things. All right, I have another Shabbat question for you. I want you to think about this. You have another joy to share? Yeah.
Skiing.
Skiing. Yeah, that's really
That was
good.
this week.
Another joy to share?
No, I designed perfect Shabbat.
Okay, all right, think about this one for a minute. If you could design a perfect Shabbat, what would that look like? If you could design a perfect Shabbat, what would that look like? Sure. Hold on. Just think about it. Just think about it for a minute. Think about it for a minute. If you could design a perfect Shabbat, what would that look like?
It'll be a pencil. It'll be crazy.
I want to hear about it, but hold on. Let's let everyone think for a minute first. What would your perfect Shabbat look like? Okay, let's go. Margaret, what would you like?
So all my friends would be here.
Okay.
And then we would have a lot of food.
Uh-huh.
We would have a gymnastics event. And
Ooh.
then there would be pandas there.
Pandas, gymnastics, and food sounds like an amazing Shabbat. I love that. Yeah.
Shut it down. You know.
One where I had my
Environmental health.
grandma and Ramu and my mom, dad, and brothers, and my best friend Viva and Ziva, and
Wow.
Lila and Maya, and we would just have a fun time, and we could play Shabbat games and talk about things that have been happening. What about
That sounds amazing. Yes.
She
and,
comes too.
and Margot comes too.
I think she meets all her friends.
Amazing. Amazing.
No, not all my friends. Oh no.
She wants a more intimate Shabbat experience. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. All right. What would your perfect Shabbat look like if you could design a Shabbat? Adults, you're welcome to answer.
Well, I had one.
You did. You were saying.
crazy.
Tell us. This is just like a dream Shabbat. It does not need to be realistic. Tell us what it would look
Mine
like.
isn't realistic at all.
I mean,
I don't sound like a dream Shabbat.
like your perfect Shabbat scenario. It does not need to be realistic.
Where you could fly everywhere.
Sure. Why
You
not?
would start like volleyball with challah and wine. Oh yeah, yeah.
Sure. Why not? Why not? You're still thinking? Anyone in the back?
I forgot something.
Tell
and
me.
it would be in Japan.
And it would be in Japan, obviously. Where else would you get the pandas?
Yeah.
Yes. Food. Your dream Shabbat is food. I'm so glad
Just all food.
to
And
make
you
your
remember
dreams
even
come
your
true
food.
tonight.
You're even food.
Yes.
Are you gonna become food?
Okay.
And then we would get to keep the pandas.
And then you get to keep the pandas, a very important detail. Yes. Excellent. Any other dream Shabbat scenarios? Cool. Those were awesome. I want to go to all of those. That sounds amazing.
Lila,
All right. What, oh, you thought of it. Yes.
Pandas, balloons, and I kind of like this party stuff.
Pandas, balloons, cake, challah, grape juice, party stuff.
So a birthday party.
Birthday party Shabbat. Yes.
Hard to show. I have Drake there.
For the gymnastics event, it would be challah.
And the gymnastics mats are made out of challah. And you have gymnastics at yours too. Amazing. Maybe you guys can combine Shabbat.
If you.
What?
I need one of those hoops and rings.
And hoops and rings.
I have my
Amazing.
rings.
Okay, last thing.
And okay, so it's gonna be babies that are wearing different hats. So it's like a baby hat contest show.
A baby hat contest show Shabbat. Yes.
Baby review.
And the pandas are
Official
babies at
Shabbat.
Lila's Shabbat. Okay, these are so interesting. All right, so I want to know what your favorite thing to eat on Shabbat is. So what is your favorite thing to eat on Shabbat? Owen? Matzah. You like to eat matzah on Shabbat? I love matzah so much. Matzah's so tasty. Yeah, me too. Yeah. Matzo ball soup from the deli that we got our food from in Texas for Passover. That was really good. That was really good. Yeah, favorite thing to eat on Shabbat.
And other food.
And other food.
Matzo balls.
And nondescript other food.
Mainly matzo balls.
Mainly matzo balls. Fabulous. Yes. What do you like to eat on Shabbat?
I like to eat challah, you know the bread like
I
the
do.
drink.
I know
Take
it.
a piece off the bread and then dip it in grape juice.
Ooh.
Same.
Ooh. Well, guess what? You guys can do that in just a little bit.
Yeah.
So we'll do that in a little bit. What else? Anyone else in the back row? What do you like to eat for Shabbat? Evie, what's your favorite Shabbat food?
Family.
You don't know.
Family.
You can say pizza if you want.
Yeah, pizza. Pizza.
She likes pizza.
She likes pizza. It's pizza.
Yeah, Dennis, what's your favorite spot?
Brisket.
Oh, yum.
My dad's biscuit.
Cut with a
Yummy.
fork.
Ooh, yeah. Yummy, 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 yummy.
This is so tender.
You're not allowed
Amazing.
to ask for utensils to eat with.
What the?
That was not part of the prompt.
Yes, it is. You have to eat it with only your face and your hands. Wait, what? No, I'm eating my multiples.
Did not specify that.
With
Okay.
a spoon.
We're gonna stand up now. We're gonna stand up.
No, you No, you're screwed back.
Is there anyone that would like to?
I'm dragging you, Dad. I'm bringing you Ziva. You're coming. Stay up.
I like the only
2, 3. Adonai Svatayti Ptach, which is the prayer that says, Adonai, please open up my lips so I can sing songs of praise to you. And while I am singing this, when you feel ready, I'm going to invite you in this room, somewhere within this room, I'm going to invite you somewhere within this room. You can find your own space to have your own silent prayer time. And I'm going to sing Adonai Shabbat Tiftach. Sing it with me. When you feel ready to stand up, just take your time. When you're feeling ready to stand up and find your spot, then you can go, you can get up, you can find your spot. And there's 2 seats right over here. If you'd like to join us, hi, come on in. And take your time. When you're feeling ready, you can stand up and find your own space in the room to have that place to do silent prayer by yourself. It should be truly your own space, not with anyone else. So don't stand up quite yet. We'll sing Adonai Shabbat Tiftach together. And when you feel it in your kishkas, like you're ready to start standing up, you can go stand up. And then you can find your space in the room.
Anna,
Alright, so
In Parshat Bahar, God gives Moses some advice on a rather unexpected subject.
Alright, so we are going to watch a little video about the parsha that's coming up in a couple of weeks. It's not, what is a parsha?
The Torah portion.
The Torah portion of the week, and we have a different Torah portion every week. So here's one that's coming up in just a couple of weeks.
In Parshat Bahar, God gives Moses some advice on a rather unexpected subject: sustainable farming practices. At first, this doesn't seem like a very logical thing for the Torah to talk about. Specifically, Bahar comes in the wake of some very unflower bed-like ideas. Like last week in Parshat Emor, we learned about the rules for priests, how to celebrate the holidays, and the killing of blasphemers. Pretty heavy stuff. Whereas salads, on the other hand, are, well, light and delicious. It comes as quite a curveball when God tells Moses that the children of Israel will farm the land for 6 years straight and then take the 7th year off as a year of rest. Moses and the people are in the desert. There is no water, let alone mineral-rich soil, seeds, and all the other good stuff needed to start a farm. But the Torah is always looking ahead with long-term plans. So once the people have land, God says to grow fruits, vegetables, and till the ground for 6 years. Enjoy all the wonderful bounty that comes out of the land and savor the taste of this freshly grown food. Then, on the 7th year, stop. For the 7th year shall be a year of complete rest for the land. There will be no growing of wheat, no harvesting grapes for wine, and all of the cultivation of the land will come to a complete halt. You can't own or sell anything. It will fall off the trees and the vines, and it must lie there for anyone's taking. You, your workers, your neighbors, and all the animals around. The 7th year will give the soil and the farmers a much-needed rest. Just like Shabbat, the 7th day, when humans are commanded to stop working and take a break, the land should do the same thing. The year of rest is called Shemitah, which literally means release, and refers to the full year of rest that occurs every 7th year. Also, after 7 cycles of 7 years, on the 50th year, there's a huge jubilee. In that year, which is like a Shabbat of Shabbats, not only can you not plant, sow, or reap from the soil, but all the plots of land go back to the original owner. The people are in the desert now, but in the future, God tells Moses, every family will receive a piece of land. Sure, you can rent or sell your plot, but when the Jubilee year rolls around, the land reverts back to those original owners. That way, no one ends up landless, and there will be no real landlords or tenants, only people with a 49-year rent agreement. Because really, God says, the land is mine. Bahar's strict rules about Shemitah can be really confusing, but incorporating the ideas of rest and release into our lives is important. Farmers need to take the time to rest and sustain themselves, their bodies, and the soil they cultivate year after year. By physically taking a break from farming and tilling the land, this gives our bodies a chance to relax and recuperate. By letting the land rest, this gives the earth a chance to breathe deep and let the rays of sunshine and heavy raindrops penetrate into the soil. If you live near farmland or a farmer's market, you notice the seasonality of the crops and what's available at certain times of year. Once the nighttime gets cooler and the first frost comes, there are no more tomatoes on the vine and the strawberries are long gone. We'll have to wait patiently for those red fruits to magically reappear in the spring. By giving the land and the farmers a much-needed rest every 7th year, it helps us stop and greatly appreciate the earth, which holds the rich soil that provides us with precious food that comes out of the ground year after year.
So Ziva said, does that mean you don't eat vegetables for a year? Does anyone remember what it said in the video? Yeah.
You're gonna farm and enjoy every single moment of the day. delicious salad.
No. It
So wait, to talk about that, but what
It
happens?
means you take a break from farming, but you still need to eat healthy.
Right, but what happened? What happened in the video? Do you remember what was happening with the tree in the video, Owen?
Oh
Like,
yeah,
you
you
not
not
only like it's everybody's food. Until the fruit falls off.
Right. So there's still like this produce because some things need to be planted every year, but there's a lot of things that will continue to produce fruits and vegetables if you don't even touch them, and it's just free for all during that time. What do you think? Why do you think these rules are in the Torah?
I don't know.
To let people take
You
breaks.
can just guess. You can guess. You don't have to
So
know.
the earth can take breaks and you can take breaks, so then you can work for another 100 years ahead. No,
Yeah,
for another
absolutely.
6 years.
For another 6 years after that. Yeah, Joshua.
Well, the 50th one,
The Jubilee year.
yeah, that one, if you ask me, I don't see a real reason for that, because the person who owns the land is in the long dead heaven.
Do you think everyone over 50 years old?
No, no, they would give it to their children. You're gonna buy go to their children. I would go to their children.
Right.
So I buy a plot of land at like this, 20 years.
Right. So the way that inheritance and possessions would
It's gonna
work.
be so long to the point where you're only just gonna be
Right,
70
but Maya made a good point that the way that like possessions and inheritance work
You
is that
would
if
just
something
give it to,
belongs
like,
to you, it would
your-
then belong to your
like
children.
maybe your wife.
That was
or
a
your
really
kid.
good point.
The
Yes.
other one is trying
Shh, I can't hear Joshua. Yes.
to try and prevent our inevitable future that is coming straight at us of Earth losing its natural resources and losing the ability to get them back.
Yes. So that's amazing. What does it mean when they were talking about letting the land rest? What did that mean?
Let it regrow, let it come back. In fact, in Las Vegas, we went to this dome thing, and the sphere, and it had this movie about how this is a message from Earth. It was called a postcard. A postcard from Earth.
Yeah.
And it was basically saying how humans destroyed this is like from the future. Humans destroyed the Earth, so they had to move to the moon and let it recuperate for thousands and thousands. That's just the plot of
Right. So that is kind of the plot of Wall-E.
They're just floating in space. They're all.
They're not on the moon, but sure
They're just floating in
yeah.
space.
And I don't think they don't like leave it to
They're
like try to let the Earth regenerate. They just like give up.
And
and-
don't you think the humans on the
All right,
moon?
okay, hold on. So what happens when you plant the same crop over and over and over and over again in the same place? Raise your hand if you know what happens when you plant the same crop over and over and over again in the same place, Julia.
Usually the soil's minerals go out that the plant needs to grow.
Right, it depletes certain minerals from the ground, and so it's important to keep it on rotation and to give it a little break. Okay, Maya.
I think it would mean more and more water from that spot would go into the plant, and the water would be taken out, and there'd be a lot of holes in it from the roots, and the holes would keep getting filled up by more and more roots, and eventually those holes would just be dried up, and they couldn't get filled up with water, so the plant would die, and the soil would like leave. Because if you plant it in the same spot over and over for like 50 years, the soil will leave because it comes out on the plant and on your shovel.
No, there just like wouldn't be. You just remove all the dirt from that spot eventually.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, last comment.
I did a good like hour on this, and I know for a fact if you don't like, there's this special like thing that you can actually get from bird poop to make the land not lose those natural minerals in
Yeah, a lot of kinds of poop are great fertilizers.
But also the what she said. I'm gonna
say one thing. I'm actually doing a research on river and planting, letting the plants take directly from the river.
It's not good.
It's actually better than planting it away. Because the water from that plant goes back into the earth.
Oh, I
And
think
it
it's like
helps-
cause erosion.
And then it helps grow the land. And then on top of that, it helps other wildlife such as cows and all that stuff
Yeah.
eat.
So it's pretty cool that this book that was written thousands and thousands of years ago had such a great grasp on like this kind of science and
Probably
this technology.
more like millions.
More like Torah was not written millions of years ago.
Millions.
It was written thousands of years ago, not millions.
No, millions.
Humans weren't even alive a million years ago. This Homo sapien fossil was reported like only 15 million years ago.
Well, I mean, so then that's not unreasonable to think it's millions, I guess, but it's not.
Humans never lived
so-
a million years. Homo sapiens are not as intelligent.
I know, as modern day humans.
So they wouldn't
I
be
understand.
able to write a
Anyway, the Torah was written thousands of years ago, and I think it's really
A
cool
million.
that we had. You are welcome to
10,000.
believe that if you would like.
10,000.
Not 10,000.
At least a million.
Not a million.
10,000.
That's cool that they thought of this when the Torah was being written. That's really, really cool. I think it's really cool. All right.
In Parshat Bahar,
Do it
God
again.
Okay, all right. We are going to play a quick game of Shabbat charades. So, have a seat. Before we do, I have all the words. Before we do charades, we're just gonna light the candles since we didn't have the opportunity to do that. So I'm gonna light. But if you would like to bring in Shabbat with me, you can bring it in with 3 circles like this, and then cover your eyes from your spots. You may stand if you'd like. Let's say the bracha together. Just a little.
This is my spot now. This is my spot.
When you're ready.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav b'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat. All right, take a seat. I will let up to 10 people do charades. So the rules that we're going to play by, we're not going to do teams. We're all just going to try and guess together. You can show, the first thing you do is to, I'm going to explain some things first. We're going to show how many words you have on here. If you're not able to read, you can bring up someone with you who can read to tell you what it says, or I can read it for you. You're going to show how many words it is, and then we'll so if someone's up here and they go like this, we'll all say 2 words. All right, so let's practice it.
2 words.
Or
1 word.
or
3 words.
okay, and you can act it out. You can't make any sounds or say any words. And if you're doing, if it's multiple words, you can show that it's the first word. And if the person gets the word correct, you can touch your nose to show that they guessed it correct. And we can all shout out answers. These will either be Shabbat or Jewish-related words. You should all know. Okay. I'm picking a number 1 through 10. And the person who gets it the closest first will start over here. If you are saying it out loud right now, you will be the last one to go. Sit in your chair. gonna go from this side. Okay, and we're just gonna go this way. All right. What's your number?
5.
Yep.
9.
Nope.
3.
Nope.
4.
Nope.
6.
Nope. Chris, will you play Maya? Evie? No. 1.
Yes.
Great. Got it.
It's
All right, so pick it. You have 1 minute to act it out.
And how many words?
We can see through it.
2 words.
We can see through it. 2.
Yeah, they're dark. Okay. It's not Sharpie, but it's okay. Okay. Just put your hand over it.
Okay.
Okay.
Wine. Cancer.
Yeah, that's you. Yeah, Julia. All right, if you guess it, you you're welcome to be the next one. It was a singer, and I said they're Jewish adjacent words, so it was a good guess.
Let me go against the wall.
Okay, go against the wall.
I thought she meant.
Okay.
I was like, what?
Praying.
1 word.
Talking.
Rabbi.
You guys are like working together.
So should Evie pick someone up?
No, maybe you can do it.
No, fail.
And maybe you should guess it.
Okay.
2 words.
Wine.
Wine.
Kiddush cup. Kiddush cup.
It was Kiddush cup.
Even after I said it, Kiddush. Kiddush cup.
1 word.
Torah. Writing.
School.
Writing the school. The Torah.
Keep going.
Right. Torah. God. God writing Torah. Pray. Keep everything out.
Owen got it. Myrna.
What was
Yeah,
it?
it was Yod. That was good.
I think the other people weren't good.
She said no.
I know she's pretty fast. She's pretty fast.
Okay, what is it?
One word. Reading Torah.
Reading a prayer book.
Torah. Reading.
Hi, sing greeting.
Greeting.
Wow. Hello. Shalom.
Singing.
I don't know how I spelled that.
You got the wave, the hello. It was shalom, and he waved.
You know what it is, right?
Multiple
Yeah, I got it. No, she said it first. Yes, dang it. She said it first. Yes. Dang it.
I just want.
One word. 2 words.
Triangle.
Triangle.
Jewish star.
Star of David. No, it's Jewish star. It said Jewish star.
I did write
Jewish
Jewish
star is the same
star.
as Star of David.
It is the same. I would have that answer.
One word.
Yes.
One word.
Counting. Shabbat. What was it?
Hanukkah.
Oh. But I just guessed about soup because I saw you eating.
It was his menorah.
I
No. You may not.
That's not fun.
Act it out.
2 words.
Act it out.
Shabbat shalom. I'm thinking about
Shabbat shalom.
No, I'm thinking.
You can do it.
Thinking.
How many words?
House. Candles. Candles. Candlesticks. Menorah. 7 candles. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat candle.
Yeah.
Yes! Dang it! Julia has too many turns.
Oh, Julia's a good guesser.
Julia has too many turns.
This is what we call dumb luck.
You're done.
I don't have any luck.
Julia, stop being mean.
I got -2 luck.
Okay. Shabbat shalom. Thinking. I was just thinking one word. You can't talk. No, you were like one word.
Okay.
2 words.
Shabbat shalom. Reading a tour.
Ziva, you guys kind of got it at the same time, but you've got it like 40 seconds.
Wait, what? I thought it was twice. Reading Torah? I have done 47 times. 47. Follow. This one's easy.
No, we all saw it. We all
Is
saw
it?
it.
Oh, I didn't see it. Oh, I saw. Okay.
Shabbat.
Torah! I got it. Mine, give us one. I got that one. Okay. Okay. Talit.
Yes.
I like said it in my head.
I was trying to remember the name.
Oh, that's so Okay. How many words? A human being.
1 word.
Menorah. Yes. Oh, no, he said first. I know. I just said it. I
think Will got it.
I just copied menorah
That's
first.
okay. That's okay.
Shabbat shalom. Matzah. Challah. Kiddush.
Yarmulke.
Blessing over the water.
Hey, no talking. No talking.
Fire.
Tablets.
The
How many words are we talking?
10 words.
10 planets.
No. Ziva. Ziva got it.
You did it? Yeah. Thank you. 10 commandments. Okay.
Sit up on that pole.
Matzah. No. Matzah. Candle flame. Burning bush. Yeah. Doing it.
She's on fire.
I want to do it again. These ones seem like fun. Kiddush.
Not just, it's gonna, don't, no.
Jewish star. Jewish star. Jewish star. Jewish star. Start dating your mom. Start dating?
He has not started yet. Just okay.
He was pointing to that.
Word.
One word.
Star.
It's
Star.
Star. Star.
Shepherd.
Moses. I keep getting it. I just want to go.
Give the kids who have a chance to go.
Yeah. Bonus have turn.
We know one.
Could be 1 or 3.
I don't know. It's okay.
Okay. Walking. Dancing. Dancing.
Don't
Moses crossing the desert. Crossing the desert. Crossing. Walking.
Crossing.
Desert. Miriam. Yeah.
It's on the temporal. I don't know.
Oh, that was like this.
So let's get Zachary. Do you want to have a chance
I was
to do
thinking
it?
of Miriam. I didn't get 2 turns.
He hasn't had a turn yet.
You can Chevy, one, so.
You can call it like
A wall. Wall. That's a long.
Okay.
3 words.
I don't really know how to.
Crossing the
don't
desert.
talk, don't talk.
Crossing the desert.
Splitting the Red Sea. Splitting the Red Sea.
Yes.
You
Really
got
got
it.
it. Parting the sea.
I said it too.
We said
He said it.
I'm
He
giving,
said
I said it.
I'm giving only turns to people who haven't had them.
And then when I finally get them, I don't get them.
I haven't had a turn.
Yeah, that must feel unfair, Josh. Sorry. You're down.
One word.
Yeah, nice. Okay, Owen, have you gone yet? Would you like to?
I got 2 of them. He got.
Awesome.
He got. No, I want 1 turn.
All right, I'm not giving turns to anyone else who has had a turn already. Only people who have not had a turn yet at all.
He had a turn.
No, he didn't.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
Yo, Will did.
He did.
Will did, not Owen.
He did. He did.
I've been watching the whole time. He did not.
I mean, he did have. He gets 2 turns and I get 1 when I'm getting. Okay.
How many words?
Okay, let's just sit.
One.
Say anything.
Feet up.
Grumpy. Cough. Hogwarts.
Yarmulke.
Yeah, that's the same thing. No, it's not.
It's not a word.
It is the same word. Okay, who else has not gone yet?
My dad.
All right, so everyone have at least 1 chance to come up. A lot of people had a lot more than
I
one
also
turn. Owen took the
First
Okay,
one, my dad.
that's it. We're finished with charades. So, another thing that is special to do on Shabbat is to bless our children. So we are going to offer our children a blessing. We're about to do the priestly blessing where parents or grandparents can share with their children their hopes and wishes for the coming week. Do you guys know how old this blessing is?
8 million years.
So close. Minus
10,000.
7 million and change.
10,000.
Less than 10,000. More than 300.
700.
More than 700.
7,000.
2,000.
9,000.
7,000.
6,000.
3,000 years old. This blessing is 3,000 years old. It's like the oldest Jewish blessing that there is. And so our parents and our grandparents and ancestors before blessed us with their actions and their qualities, and we're going to carry these blessings forward. So parents, if you would like to put your hands on your child's head and offer them these blessings, you can.
Loving.
Julia, those candies sit over my head.
My brothers are very annoying. I don't want to.
You don't have to. All right. Adonai ve'yishmerecha, Ya'er Adonai, panav elecha v'yichunecha, Yisa Adonai, panav elecha, ve'yasem lecha shalom, ve'yasem lecha shalom. All right, very nice. Now we are going to bless the challah, and we're going to do kiddush as well. All right, at this time, if you can grab your cups, and bring them over here. You don't have to have any, that is okay. Grab your cups and bring them over here. Okay, I'll move out one. No, it's okay, there's other chairs in this space. All right, so we are going to kiddush and motzi. Bring your cup up, please. Finish your water if it has water in it. You can have it.
That was yours.
You want to lead Kiddush? Yeah, absolutely. Fabulous. Absolutely.
Wait, where do I get the cups?
You can hold it, and Joshua's going to say them. Yes. Bring. Okay, bring your cup up if you would like some. All right. Okay, Joshua's going to do Okay. All right. We're going to do Kiddush first, so come get some grape juice if you'd like some in your cup. What? Maya was like, fill that cup for me.
Yeah, I'm like, please.
Lila, I'll drink your water for you.
Lift it all the way up. No, it's fine. No, it's fine.
All right. Okay, well, we can keep filling our Kiddush cups. And Joshua is going to lead us in Kiddush. Ready? Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen l'chaim, everyone. You may drink your juice.
No, I can't.
Well, you can have hands in a minute to drink your juice. All right, and let's say Hamotzi together. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, Hamotzi lechem min haaretz, b'tei avot. Okay, b'tei avot. You may rip a piece of challah. If you have not had an opportunity to have food yet, you can get food. There's also some sliced challah if anyone wants to. I don't know. We'll see. We can have some of that, or someone could take it home over there.
Try to get it off.
Right, Shabbat.